Guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, or the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, yes, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. I had the weekend off away. I needed a bit of a break to recharge the batteries because I've been literally working for months and months and months non-stop, but I've been keeping a very close eye on the crypto market. It's wild to see what's happening with regards to Bitcoin, XRP. I love it. We're going to go over some news as well. Of course, we've got Ripple going after some significant volume with Swift. Can we see a massive breakout for XRP, of course, hitting well and truly past its all-time high of $3 US. It's going to smash through that, in my opinion. We've got generational wealth. This is a comment from SBI executives. That is a bank based out in Japan. We've got US regulators mandate enhanced crypto asset custody rules for banks in the United States. It's huge. Germany literally made the worst economic mistake of the decade, selling Bitcoin. We've got grayscale updates as well. Confidential SEC filings hint at public debut. Very, very exciting. A cryptocurrency that I haven't spoken about in, I guess, years is VeChain. It is making a move. We have President Donald Trump could potentially fire, of course, Fed Jerome Powell, which is wild. And of course, we're going to go over everything on X, as well as Earn Curve and the Octobots. They're absolutely flying at the moment. I'm really excited about this. There's a lot to get through. Let's get into it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification, because as you can see on the screen, I absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are going crazy at the moment. It's awesome. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto and, of course, any other investment. So please be careful. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. Again, I was traveling yesterday. I was a bit busy, but I'm back now on deck. Yesterday, we had some pretty incredible coins that were absolutely going parabolic. And, of course, that is Bitcoin. Let's get straight to coin market cap today and have a look what's going on here, because it's wild. We do have a total market cap of $3.73 trillion. There is $295 billion in volume. If you remember, I've been saying it literally every day pretty much on my channel. Once the volume gets over, 200 billion, that's when things are going to get crazy. Coming down here, the ETF flow is remarkable. $1.2 billion in net flow. That is unbelievable to see that. Obviously, there's a lot of these institutions like BlackRock, you've got Fidelity, ARK Invest. They are all buying up as much Bitcoin as possible. It's a beautiful thing. And I cannot wait for, of course, XRP, Solana, Sui, Hedera, XLM. Even Dogecoin to an extent, to have these ETFs approved on Wall Street. It's absolutely incredible. Coming over to my watch list, and again, I do share this up, and I have been sharing it up in the Wall Street Bull University. You can join that below. You can see all of my coins. Bitcoin's currently trading at 119,000 US dollars. A lot of people said this was impossible. Never say never in cryptocurrency. It's unbelievable. Going back, all time, to 2008. Look at this. The price was 6 cents. 2011, it has consistently increased in value over these years. It's unbelievable to see this. And look at this. Wild. It blows my mind. In the last week, we hit 123,000 US dollars. It's so cool. It's unbelievable to see that. Very exciting times, but we're still early in this space. This is what a lot of new people coming into this space, and a lot of people that have, obviously have not got the patience, so to speak. We are still early, okay? 119,000. It is up 10% in 7 days. Ethereum's at 2,995. I'm not really a fan of Ethereum. I do hold it, but I'm not really a fan, okay? There's just some stuff going on there with the founders I'm not too keen on, and that's the truth. XRP's at $2.91. It's up 28% this week. In the last 7 days, yes, 28%, which is incredible. If you go to the last year, it is up 456%. And again, this is just the beginning. Solana, $161, up 8% in 7 days. Dogecoin, 16% at 19 cents. Cardano's at 72 cents. Stellar, 45 cents. And Sui's at $3.83, up 33% in 7 days. Hbar up 49% in the last week. This is just insane to think about this. This is bull market territory, guys. And I just want to reiterate that we are still very early in this space. The ETFs have not been approved on Wall Street just yet. Okay, and this technology is in its infancy, and it's very exciting to see where we're going. I've been talking about this, and I've been very bullish on it. I've had so many comments of hate and just talking absolute BS. No, that is not the case at all. The technology is very new. We are in the dawn of like 1997 internet, okay? This is what I'm talking about. If you look at technologies like, back in the day, Blockbuster Video, for those of you who remember that, you could hire videos, of course, from video store. Now you just click it. So that destroyed that business. We have, of course, the fax machines. Back in the day when you used to get the paper, I can't remember what it was called, but that got obsolete because of email. Of course, mobile phones now. It's crazy to see the technology that Apple and Samsung and Huawei, whatever they call it. This technology, it just evolves, and it's very exciting to see this, guys. And I'm really, really keen, of course, to keep bringing this content out because we are so early in this space. Now, again, EarnCurve, my, of course, spot crypto exchange here in Australia, it is growing incredibly well. Thank you, those of you that have registered an account on EarnCurve. I really appreciate it. And especially if you've KYC'd, meaning you've uploaded your documents, that's very important. Of course, driver's license, government issued ID, and of course, utility bill with a proof of address to make sure that, it's yourself that's registering. That's very important. Please go and do that. Again, my Octobots are working insanely well. I really, really am very excited about, the bots trading on EarnCurve. It's awesome. As you can see right here, just to let everyone know, it's depositing USDT only. There's no fiat on-ramp. That requires a whole nother range of licensing and, of course, compliance with the regulator. So at the moment, I am approved for crypto to crypto only, okay? Again, depositing, of course, Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, Binance Smart Chain, or Binance BNB XRP. I understand. Let's do that right now. That's generating the wallet. Just want to make things clear, when you're depositing, of course, XRP onto EarnCurve, you need to use your tag. Okay. If you have any issues, just let me know. When you're depositing XRP into EarnCurve, you have your wallet, the depositing wallet onto EarnCurve, and your tag. That, of course, if you're depositing an XRP, that tag will allocate those funds immediately to your account. Just making that clear. Of course, Cardano, TRX, and Matic. I like to use USDT on Tron. That is my personal preference. You can do whatever you like. There's Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Tron, and Polygon. I use TRC because, again, it is by far the cheapest network to move any funds around in any crypto exchange or wallet, okay? Now, again, linking the API keys. I've gone through so many videos. Please go refer to the videos I've made on the channel. Because I've gone through extensive detail on how to set this all up. You connect your API keys, and of course you need an Octobot account. Everything is linked in the description below. As you can see right here, it's up 11.47%. I've got 655 USD in here, and you can see the bot is automatically trading XRP for me paired with USDT. On the spot market, okay? So again, this is only a spot market crypto exchange because, again, when you start trading with futures in Australia, there's different ranges of compliance that need to be adhered to, okay? And of course, you need to be a wholesale client, which means you need to be holding $2 million of assets or, again, $2 million of income or $10 million plus of assets. This is just what happens in Australia. So again, only spot market. And the bots are doing incredibly well. Let me just show you. This one here on Solana is up 19.66%. The XRP one's up 11.11%. And this other one down here as well is up 4.4% profit. So again, it's not these are not a future indicator of performance, but the market is going incredibly well. So the bots are working also. You can set up crypto baskets also for EarnCurve. Just letting you all know, you come over here to crypto baskets, you come to EarnCurve, and the crypto baskets, of course, big crypto, top 10, top 5. Let's have a look here. Low risk, Bitcoin, USDT. There's heaps of stuff right here. You've got Metaverse, Made in USA, gaming coins as well. You can select these, but these are long-term holds. These automatically rebalance based on the price on CoinGecko, just letting everyone know. Or you can come to strategies and use the grid trading bots, which is incredible. You can trade XRP, Bitcoin, Cardano, Ethereum, Solana. You can pick all these, or you can custom make them yourself with artificial intelligence. So go check it out. There is a minimum amount required for this in USDT because the bot requires liquidity to place trades. Coming over to, of course, trade, as you can see on EarnCurve. Let me just bring this up for you right now. You go to market, and this, you can see all the order book right here. If you click XRP, because I've got, of course, the bot running on my account, you can see all of the trades being executed by the Octobot right now. And from the 12th, it's just been non-stop. 13th, look at this. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades on the 13th. On the 14th, there was 2. 15th today, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades already today, and that is the 15th of July. And again, it's working really well. Again, taking profits in USDT, and of course it's got trailing profits, so when the market rises, it's going to adjust those buy and sell orders. As you can see on the screen, the buying and selling orders are based on the price, and you can see right here it's got a price range between, gosh, let's have a look here. We've got $1.09, which again is going to, it probably won't ever hit that again, knowing what's coming in this space. Well and truly up to the let me just bring it down right here. Sorry, guys. $3.53. And you can see that it's just going to continue to continuously adjust based on the price, as you can see right here, $2.90. So it's awesome software. Go try it out. Don't invest anything more than you can't afford to lose. That's with anything. But honestly, this technology with EarnCurve, with the cheapest fees, and of course with artificial intelligence trading for you, welcome to the new era of trading cryptos. I'm really excited about this. But guys, there's a lot of you that have signed up. Most of you have KYC'd, and I just want to say thank you. Go do that. Sign up with EarnCurve. Sign up with Octobot. Use the discount code for the software. It's amazing. All right, have fun with it. Now, we did have Bitcoin breaking 123,456 USD. That is absolutely incredible to see what's happened with Bitcoin. It stunned the market, with CZ and analysts suggesting that this is still a massive upside ahead, and I agree. We got a total market cap of $2.39 trillion again, which is insane, making the 5th largest asset globally. Former CZ, again, Binance CEO CZ, reminded his followers that 2014, it took years for Bitcoin to reclaim the $1,000 mark, implying today's numbers may seem small in hindsight. The price surge wiped out about $1.3 billion in short positions within seconds as Bitcoin leaped past 120,000 US dollars, and the market has gained $1.2 trillion since early April, helped by favorable political events like President Donald Trump's halting tariffs and pushing forward with his economic agenda. And institutions are fueling the rally too. Hedge funds, family offices, and even conservative investors are reporting eyeing 1% allocations to Bitcoin. And the IBIT ETF has reached $76 billion in assets. That's BlackRock in under a year, far faster than gold's GLD, which took 15 years to do the same. It's amazing to see that. Funnily enough, Vanguard is a fund that hated Bitcoin, but now apparently I'm just seeing a lot coming out on X that they are the largest shareholder of MicroStrategy. Work that one out. And again, we've got Ripple's $21 trillion dream, what capturing 20% of Swiss volume means for XRP. Ripple Labs, a crypto payment company, continues to set ambitious, massive goals, and those XRP then even higher as it edges closer to disrupting the global financial messaging giant Swift. Very exciting times. And after Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse previously projected XRP could capture 14% of Swift volume, new estimates now point to an even bigger target. meaning 20% of Swift volume. And according to a new report by Paul Barron, a technologist and crypto analyst, has revealed an updated forecast for Ripple. And the report highlights XRP's growing potential to take on Swift in cross-border transactions. Bring it on. And Ripple's ambitious and global financial infrastructure are becoming more tangible as new projections suggest that XRP could eventually process up to 20% of Swift's transactional volume. Notably, these fresh estimates come just a month after Garlinghouse and Ripple, a company, predicted 14% share in Swift's volume within 5 years. Now, with increasing institutional traction, growing market momentum, a rapid adoption, expectations are rising sharply, which is to be expected. And Swift, the global messaging network used by international banks and financial institutions to securely transmit information and cross-border transactions, currently handles $150 trillion in annual transaction volume. Based on this large figure, Barron disclosed that the Ripple's previously predicted 14% transactional volume projection would mean $21 trillion flowing annually through the XRP ledger. And while 14% of Swiss volume already represents a significant amount, Ripple now believes that XRP could handle even greater share of global cross-border payments market. Based on the same calculations used by Barron, if Ripple were to achieve 20% of Swift volume, it would translate to approximately $30 trillion in annual value flowing through the XRP ledger. And you can imagine what that means for XRP's price. And that's not, by any means financial advice, but you just need to analyze what the real utility of this is. And yes, of course, I believe it will definitely break through its all-time high. We're not that far away. We do have SBI executives saying that the generational shift is coming, which I'm very excited about. And SBI CEO claims XRP adoption will expand as global banks continue integrating Ripple-based payment solutions. An ETF push and the United States banking license bid signal rising institutional demand for XRP exposure. Very, very exciting. We have US regulators mandating enhanced crypto asset custody rules for banks. Not that I would allow a bank to hold my crypto assets. I'm just saying it would be cold storage and, of course, very minimal unless I'm trading on an exchange, of course, like EarnCurve. I would keep only those trading amounts and the long-term holds in cold storage, okay? Everyone needs to understand that could be a Ledger, it could be a Trezor, an Alipol. Again, just be careful where you're buying these from. Only buy from official websites. Please don't go buying cold storage wallets from eBay or Amazon. You never know what's in those wallets, okay? There could be malware, there could be bugs, and as soon as you deposit your funds, bang, it's gone. So please be careful and always protect your seed phrase. Write it down, stamp it in steel, put it in a bank, give it to a loved one that knows that you can trust. And just be careful with your seed phrases, okay? Because that is, not your keys, not your crypto, so to speak, okay? In that respect, okay? Be careful. Regulators demand enhanced crypto custody compliance from US banks. Banks rules emphasize that risk management and technical competence. And statement aligns existing laws, not introducing new regulations. So this is very exciting to see what's happening in the United States. And they have to obviously enforce robust internal controls over crypto assets, which is true. The Federal Reserve document on banking regulatory measures specifies improved risk management and security measures encompassing anti-money laundering, cybersecurity, and third-party custodians, okay? This is very, very big. And, of course, this is why I'm pushing for customers to KYC on EarnCurve. It's very important for anti-money laundering because I don't want any of that on the exchange. I don't want anything to do with it. And if it does happen, I have to report it accordingly because it's very important. We don't want to be doing anything bad on the exchange. Now, Bitcoin's rally means Germany made the worst economic mistake of the decade. They sold at a very, very cheap price. And Germany sold 50,000 Bitcoin in July 24 last year for $3.13 billion, only for Bitcoin's price to double market making today's sale worth. This is insane. They lost $6.64 billion. And the decision to liquidate contrasts with other nations like El Salvador, which are accumulating Bitcoin as a long-term investment. And as Bitcoin store of value continues to increase, Germany's case might provide a lesson for other major governments holding Bitcoin stockpile. I don't even know if Australia even has a Bitcoin stockpile. They probably do, but it's unbelievable to think that Australia is not even jumping on this technology And, we need to do it for our country. And I think Australia definitely needs a Bitcoin stockpile. Whether or not our current Prime Minister and Federal Treasurer would even consider this, it would be a sight to see, but we'll have to see about that. Grayscale confidential SEC filing hints at public debut by 2025. They took a significant step towards going public on July 14th by submitting confidential draft registration statement to the US Securities Exchange Commission. Such filings usually signify a firm's intent to conduct an internal public offering, an IPO, making Grayscale the latest wave of crypto firms pursuing IPOs after success of Circle's recent public debut. So a lot of companies are going to go public on Wall Street. This is what happens. Very exciting. VeChain. Again, alongside Bitcoin's breakout, here's why a 100% move could happen very soon. VeChain is gaining momentum, mirroring Bitcoin's surge, and could soon test the 5-cent level after a strong month of gains. We will see VeChain. And analysts expect consolidation, but retail investor comeback or continued Bitcoin rally might push VeChain or VET higher than projected. Let me know in the comments what you think about VeChain. It's been the bane of my crypto portfolio for years, and it hasn't done anything. But President Trump, firing Fed Jerome Powell could trigger Nixon shock, warns analysts. Bitcoin tops 120K as market prepare for inflation data. And Powell ouster right here, with analysts warning a modern-day Nixon shock that could shake global confidence. Man, wow. But again, he may remove Fed Chair Jerome Powell, a trade that Deutsche Bank strategist George Salveros states is one of the most unpriced risks in the market. And if Jerome Powell is fired, the market could be disrupted within 24 hours. I think he needs to go, and our Reserve Bank board needs to be again removed and changed over, so to speak, because the Australian people are struggling so hard in this country, it's ridiculous. Now, coming over to X, again, we've got a lot happening here in terms of Bitcoin. Tyler Winklevoss, there is no second best, or XRP is pretty good, Tyler. We've got Fear and Greed and X sitting at 73, which is nice. Eric Balchunas right here. I wrote last week that IBIT could hit $100 billion this summer, but hell, could be this month. Thanks to recent flows and oversight, Rally is already at $88 billion and only 1.5 years old now, the 20th biggest in the United States, 7th biggest for BlackRock, and their number one most profitable ETF. Unfreaking believable. It's unbelievable to see that. Have a listen to this. Trader Steve Grasso says Bitcoin could easily hit 250 to 350,000 US dollars next. Listen to this.
Probably only about 2%. Central banks, only about 3%. Those are both going higher, much higher. Retail investors going much higher. So look at it through, I'll leave off with this. Look at it through the market cap of Bitcoin. That's around 2 trillion, let's say. Look at the market cap of gold. That's around 20 trillion. Maybe it doesn't have to be gold, but if it closes the gap to 50%, you're looking at $500,000 per Bitcoin. And I do think that in iShot, you're looking at 250, 350,000 pretty easily for crypto. There's a couple of things, a couple of hurdles, but I think those days of it losing 80% of its value and then rallying up are long gone. There's too many people that are looking for the asset.
It has to be the price of, again, the same market cap as gold. It is digital gold, ladies and gents. Vanguard, here we go right here. They do hold majority shareholding in MicroStrategy, which is unbelievable to see that. They hated Bitcoin, but they're indirectly holding it, which is fascinating. Bitcoin does have a market cap coming up close to Apple. And let's just keep a close eye on what's happening in terms of the ETF flows. Let's have a quick listen to this, guys.
There for a minute here. And since the rally has been all the news today. It's showing in the flows. I think the ETFs have been part of the rally. If you look, this shows the spot Bitcoin ETFs, and here's the spot Ether. So Ether's smaller, but definitely it's trending up. But look at the Bitcoin ETFs. They've taken in $50 billion since they came out. So they came out in January. They had 28 because GBTC was a conversion. Now all the way up there, $155 billion in assets. IBIT more than half. Now the 20th biggest ETF overall, 7th biggest for BlackRock, and most profitable for BlackRock. So 300% return since the ETF was filed 2 years ago, Scarlett, and boom, what an explosion of growth.
Yeah, that chart really shows it all.
300% return, mind-blowing. Anyway, guys, go join up to Earn Curves, register an account, make sure you KYC okay, and sign up to Octobot because these are working incredibly well. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I'll get back to you guys on the email, and of course with any other questions you have. Take care of yourselves, guys. Peace out. Bye.